talking about this kind of stuff. Jake says, caviar pizza. That's disgusting. The most expensive food you can get is truffles, I say. Sometimes I cook with my mom. She buys me cookbooks and baking books for Christmas and my birthday because I like to read the recipes, even if I'm never going to make them, and even if I wouldn't like them anyway. Truffles are chocolate, he says. That's a different kind. This is the kind that grows underground. They're like mushrooms. You have to get specially trained pigs to dig for them. You're making this stuff up, he says. It's true. You can spend thousands of dollars on truffles. You can eat gold, too, I say. Jake stares at me. You cannot eat gold. You totally can. I had it in a restaurant once. Pasta with gold leaf. What's it taste like? I couldn't really taste it. It just looked cool. So instead of going to school for a year, we could make a pizza with caviar, which is fish eggs, and truffles, which pigs have to dig for, and gold leaf on top. That is one disgusting-sounding pizza, Jake says. I think I'd rather go to school. He seems cheered up. Let's play basketball, he says. Jake's dad put a backboard and hoop over the kitchen door so we can play with a foam ball. Our games get pretty rough. Jake is bigger than me. He's stronger, too. I know this for a fact because he likes to make me arm wrestle against him, and afterward he always says stuff like, "That was pretty close," to be nice. So we go into the kitchen and start horsing around. It always puts him in a good mood to beat me at some game. He pushes me out of the way and dunks on the hoop, which rattles against the kitchen door. "You're not even trying," he says. "You have to stand up for yourself." This is his idea of a joke, because it's the kind of thing my dad always says. They've got a big wooden table in the middle of the kitchen that takes up most of the room. Mrs. Schultz is sitting there, drinking coffee and trying to read a magazine. But she says, "You guys are too noisy," and leaves. "I'll be in my room. Jake, your father and I are going out tonight." This kind of thing happens only in Jake's house. In my house, if we're too noisy, we have to shut up. But anyway, Jake's mom leaves her coffee mug on the table, and when Jake blocks my shot, he kind of pushes me too. I don't know, I guess he must have knocked me into the table because the mug falls on the floor with a crash and breaks. There is still some coffee in it. Their kitchen has black and white tiles, and now there's a puddle of cold coffee all over them. I know the coffee is cold because I try to pick up some of the pieces of the mug, and it's just a mess. The mug has a photograph on it, a picture of a pine tree with a mountain behind it, and the words Yosemite National Park written around the side. That's where Jake went on vacation last summer. There are some big bits of broken mug, like the handle, and some kind of chalky powder in between them, which has turned to mush. "Do you think she's going to be mad?" I ask Jake. "Nah, she won't be mad," Jake says. "She won't even know." "What do you mean?" Jake is the kind of red-haired kid with a lot of freckles. All the moms think he's cute, so he always gets away with stuff. I mean, ever since we were little. He has one of those faces where it looks like he's smiling, even if he doesn't mean to. But he's smiling now. "Well, we're not going to tell her," Jake says. He looks at me and shrugs. "I don't want to get you into trouble." Jake grabs a dustpan and brush from the broom cupboard in the kitchen. He gives them to me, and I get down on my knees and try to sweep up the pieces. They keep getting stuck on the rubber lip of the dustpan. "Sometimes my mom glues broken plates or bowls back together," I say. "Maybe your mom can still fix it up, if we wash off all the pieces." "Nah, just dump it in the garbage," he says. "She'll never know." So that's what I do. Jake takes a mop from the cupboard and tries to mop up the coffee, but that only spreads it around. Eventually, he finds a roll of Bounty paper towels on the kitchen counter, and we both get down on the floor and start wiping up the mess by